Michael Elliott.
The Mike Elliott Show.
Michael Elliott Show.
The Michael Elliott Show.
The Michael Elliott Show.
Listen to Michael Elliott.
It's the Michael Elliott Show.
Thank you for tuning in to the Michael Elliott
Help
Show.
us grow this show. Like, subscribe, and comment.
Here we are again with my main man, Mr. Black Ass in the building. Y'all know how we do it on this show. We talk about things that happen in Vegas. We talk about things that happened in the past, and we talk about who was popular. This that show about Vegas. So if you don't know anything about Vegas, this is about to give it to you right now. My man Black Eyes grew up here in Vegas. Been around for a long time. I've been knowing him for too many years. You know what I mean? Not enough years, I would say, but it's been a lot of years. You know what I'm saying? And always been appreciative of everything that he stood for and everything that he did, every ground that he walked. I was always appreciated to everything that you was doing.
Hey, Brian, I always appreciated you, you know. Hey, you always handled your business, you know what I'm saying? Stayed out of other folks' business, and I wish it was like that today, bro.
Man, you know, nowadays you got people that they interact off of the emotions of what they see on TV or what they see on a video. So they take their emotions and grab them from these little things and they use them.
Man, I rarely watch TV. Don't get me wrong. When Empire was out, I was an Empire junkie.
I never watched it.
And,
I watched one episode when I was in Miami. I was visiting my homeboy and they was watching it. Okay. So I happened to watch that. He asked me, he was like, man, just go in and watch this one episode, you know. And I just can't, growing up in that kind of lifestyle, I don't want to see it again.
Hey, this is my thing. We could do the same thing here.
Yeah, easy. same story and probably even better.
And man, I'm glad you said what you said. And again, thank you for letting me be on the show. Folks, emulating what they see and this, that, and the other, man. I hope these youngsters don't take us back in time, man. You know
I think it's been so many people that have been raised without a father, that the mothers that's taking care of the kid, those are the kids that's running out there with that trigger. Those are the kids running out there.
Not my son, because you know I have a 14-year-old son who don't even know me, who's here in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. It's an unfortunate situation, but
so he don't know that you his daddy.
No.
You never met this kid?
I've seen him once or twice. You know what I'm saying?
So, how come?
Hey man, once the courts get involved, you know, it is what it is.
Right.
So, what I learned in my Gamblers Anonymous program, bro, because I'm a compulsive gambler in recovery too as well. Okay. 17 years. Thank God for that.
Thank God.
It's acceptance, man. You know, you cannot rationalize with an irrational person. So, I told my moms, my pops, my siblings, hey, look, this is what it is, and this is what it's going to be. And I done made my decision, and it's something I got to live with. You know, some people don't understand the effect, you know, how it's this, that, and the other, but it's like, you know, it ain't their business how I deal with it. I deal with it how I deal with it, and I keep pushing. But when he do find out, he gonna be like, that one right there?
So, the mother, is she a bitter mother? Or is she just crazy?
You know, right now, I really couldn't tell you. There's minimal interaction. You know, when it comes to something regarding the insurance or something like that, we'll text back and forth. But other than that, it's no communication.
Man, that's sad. I know situations like that very well. Very well. I kind of got one of my own in that same situation. My son is actually 20 years older than your son. Maybe 21 years older. He's like 35. So, you know, I know what that's like.
Hey.
I went through it, you know, and it's like me and his mother could be sitting in the same room and she ain't gonna say one word to me, and I ain't gonna say one word to her.
I feel
If
you.
I say something to her, she gonna snap like an alligator.
And then once that happens, then hey, it don't take too long to get to 10.
So, like, for most people, what kind of advice would you have for them to, that would run across a situation like that? What would be the best thing to tell them? I mean, would it be what you did, or would it be something different?
No. I pray nobody does what I do. Man, everything that happened to me is through the grace of God. I see God's handprints all over everything now, with hindsight. In the beginning, it was like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The frustration, the anger, but this is what I thought about. I even called my, remember Lee Washington?
Yeah.
No, he passed now.
Yeah.
I called up Lee. I'm like, man, it don't make no sense for this child to grow up with no mother or father. I be done did something stupid. You know what I'm saying? Now the child ain't got nobody.
Right. I got you.
I'll deal with it how I gotta deal with it.
Cold situation when a kid is being played in between
That part.
That unbalanced lifestyle. You know what I mean?
I do.
It's and to focus on, like you said, when he see me, he gonna say, "That's,"
Right.
And it happens all the time. It happened more times than one. You know what I mean?
Man, do you know? I'm looking at how many fathers God done put in my life. Because me and my dad, oh man, we bumped heads. Now, the Whedons, the Pops, Papa Whedon.
Yeah.
Oh man.
How many
We'll
kids?
sit
How
up
many
top.
kids Papa Wheaton had?
6. It was a Black Brady bunch. 3 boys,
Three boys,
girls.
3 boys, 3 girls.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, so, but he sent me something real special with my goddaughter, Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah, he sent me, so when people get to, how the streets talk and then they get back to you. 'Cause
Right.
folks don't know they in a circle with people that you know, and then, you know what I'm saying? So when they get back, I just be like, you know what? It's all right. My godbaby said he a great goddad.
You remember back in the days with like the clubs we had, the ones that we would go to, and they would be popping. I mean,
Which one was your favorite?
my favorite club, man, I would
Fantasia
probably
was
say,
one of them, man.
That's Entertainment probably had to be
that
my
was
favorite.
gonna be my next one.
Because That's Entertainment was is when the era of hip hop first really came out of just the rapping and it turned into like hip hop. You know what I mean? And we had the scratching, the DJs, the battle, and the pop lock, and we had all of that stuff.
Man,
Everybody was all locked in, and I was only there for one purpose, because I couldn't dance. Either two things: looking for the girls to start some trouble. One of the two.
You did both of them very well.
So what was you doing during those times?
Oh hey man, I can't even talk about it on the show.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta talk about it on the show.
No, I can't. Not all. Hey man, I was living my best life. So I remember my first day at the ranch. Right. Maine had sat us down. Terry, Terry Wheaton.
Yeah.
Big bruh sat us down in the black rooms. Like, yo, these are the do's and don'ts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You coming up from middle school, now you finna be at the ranch at high school level, things, it's gonna be a little different.
Right.
So, we soaked up the game he gave us, and then he went off to college, he came back, he was like, what did I do? Like, we went
The
crazy
funny
with
part
it.
about it, that sounds just like him. What did I do? I could hear him saying that.
Yeah, he was like, what did I, he was like, yo, I'm hearing all kind of stuff. I'm like, bro, you gave us, you sat us down.
Right.
You gave us the blueprint, I'm just following it.
Some of the dudes around there that was pretty cool. They carried themselves well.
Bro, on the ranch?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Terry Wheaton, Carlton McGee, John Rhodes, Danny Owens. Man, I mean, how far you want to go back?
I mean,
don't go to the Rude Boy area with Dad and
so
Big George.
so the Rude Boy area. I mean that era.
Yeah.
So even though I was never an official Rude Boy, I
Yes,
am a
you
Rude
was.
Boy.
Yes,
You know
you
what I mean?
was.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I was
yes,
locked
you
in. I just ran with the other crowd.
That's all
but
right.
yeah.
I mean,
So tell me, let's tell the people about some of the stuff about the Rude Boys.
Man.
Let's talk about it from the beginning. And let's talk about it so people could hear what the Rude Boys was about. Who was all in it? First of all,
Man, me, Jazz, Jody Arndt, Dad, Mitch Coleman, Chucky Miles, Bo. I mean, it was some of everybody. You know what I mean?
and it consists of everybody from the ranch, pretty much.
Yeah, and then what
And
happened
then
was...
we branched out.
Then
too.
it branched out.
Right,
then
right.
you had the Shy Guys. Then you
Yeah.
had the Polo Boys and
Right.
all this other stuff. But it wasn't about no fighting, no.
So how was y'all
gangbanging.
dressing though?
Oh, we was zoot suited down. We was zoot suited down. Stacey Adams, zoot suited,
I remember.
coming in. We woo.
And how I used to be when y'all come in there?
Huh?
How I used to be?
Who?
What it sound like?
I think that's what Rick Ross
Man.
originally got that from. Woo.
Yeah.
We woo.
You know, the ranch had some
out to the
incredible
boys.
athletes and
Oh yeah.
and then they
You
had
were
some
one of
people that was very talented. You remember Scott Turner?
Yes, sir. The Black Michael Jackson. Man, I'm gonna let you tell that. I'm just gonna stamp it, cause
So Scott was one of these dudes that
looked like Michael.
he
Jackson.
looked just like Michael Jackson, and he danced just like Michael Jackson. He dressed just like him, and girls would actually literally be crying. This is like back
Passing
in the
out.
passing out.
This in the '80s.
Yeah, behind this guy. And he wasn't even the real deal. But to them, that's how powerful, that's the effect Michael Jackson had.
That part.
That power, you know what I mean? And so Scott, rest in peace, man. We had to put you out there like that, man, because Scott has
That
passed on. But he had some highlights in his life that was really powerful and real
man,
strong.
yes,
and
indeed.
people really don't know about it, you know. But so we had some of the greatest pop lockers out here, you know. Who are some of the pop lockers that you used to like to see pop lock?
Man, Malcolm X first off.
Absolutely.
Then Andre Eagles.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't forget Nicky Carajon.
Oh, man.
Then you had Boy.
Yeah, yeah,
Then you had LaVelle from L.A.
yeah.
Man, it used to go down. But I'm gonna tell you, Lee Washington.
Yeah.
Greasy.
You know, I put something up on social media the other day about Flash Arcade. So Lee used to win the competitions down at Flash Arcade.
Greasy.
And he had that where he was ticking all the way through and popping, and then he pop out and kick his leg out, man. See, I never knew how to dance like that. I learned how to dance when I got grown, man.
Hey,
Grown, man.
I still just that was that's what that started everything right there.
That started
moved right
everything.
there.
That moved
as
right
soon as
there. Pop, pop.
just like that.
Yeah.
And then then they just
So
smooth it on down.
who are some of the battles that you've seen with this? Like who are some of the people who battled?
Man, I seen a lot of battles at Club Fantasia.
You remember P-Rat?
What? I just saw him at Tapping Ash. What's going on, Mr. Henry Thomas. Yeah, you know. I be calling them their old school names now. They be like, no,
Still
you
call me
know,
the
yeah.
same thing, yeah.
Nah, man. So, but yeah, Mr. Thomas, I just saw him and his son. It was good to see him. For the owner of Randy's, the wine bar. You know, she had her 1 year anniversary at Tapping Ash for her wine bar. It was a nice event.
Okay.
Then Mel and Michelle hosted up there. Shouts out to Tapping Ash, staff, family, all that.
Yeah, yep. Shout out to Tapping Ash.
That part.
Melvin, we champions always. They can never take that away from us. Never take that away from us. We straight champions. Yeah. You know about that team we was on? Me, Bo, Melvin,
Man, you
Craig.
know. Nah, y'all was
It was over at the rec. Yeah, it was over at the rec.
You know, I was into other things, man. You know,
Yeah.
Man, that little. Man,
Let's
that
hear
little
about
blue-
some of the things
Man, that little blue mini truck would be all over the place.
everywhere.
Everywhere. I go pick
In
up.
people's mama's houses with their mama out there.
Hold on. And you could go in the refrigerator. That's when you know you family. When you could go in somebody's house and go in the refrigerator, you knew you was family.
You was family.
'Cause
No
back
doubt,
then-
no doubt.
You know, they'd be like, Have you lost your damn mind? Ooh, did I? Oh, I'm sorry.
So no, that's all cool. What are some of the highlights that happened that you could remember growing up here in Vegas? Like something that was like real, like big highlight that mostly everybody knew about. It could be anything.
The biggest highlight, man, I can't even bring one up, man. Dude, there's so many of them. Mike, do you realize?
What about something at Circus?
Oh,
See, everybody don't have a circus. You know, we did that thing in. You know what I mean?
that part.
You know, so what are some of the things that took place at Circus?
Oh man, you know, we just used to go up to the top and walk around and, you know, see who go bite. You know? Hey, it was all about, like you said, getting at them women, going to have some cocktails and just kicking and living, having fun, man. Then, you know, we do the circuit. Start off at there, then you go get caught and
The
cruise
first
the
time
strip.
you ever put some money on a gambling table here in Las Vegas, how old was you?
Ooh. Shit. Probably 19?
You wasn't even of age yet.
Nah.
And you was at the blackjack table.
Hey.
Nobody carded you, said nothing.
Man, they wasn't, hey, this is the thing though. And they don't care if you lose.
Oh, yeah.
But let me win.
Right.
Oh no, you can't get that money.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta get that back. They want
They want some of
like
that. They want somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
So what's the most you've ever lost?
And what time span?
It don't matter.
All right.
The most.
In a night, 10 racks. In a month, 40.
That's some heavy gambling.
Hey man, it almost killed me, bro. Real talk. It almost took me up out of here. You know, lost everything. Had the best wife in the world. You know, just life was wonderful. And I don't even know how and why I was gambling. Because, you know, we always been at our money.
Right.
But, again, man, God's will. It's amazing now. You realize I'm a trustee of Gamblers Anonymous, Southern Nevada right now?
I mean, I've heard you tell me 100 times.
Man, it's a hell of an accomplishment.
Okay.
You know, but, you know, I don't get no credit for that.
Yeah, you do.
You know.
I mean, everybody that's behind you that know about it, you know, you got prayer hands and all that stuff.
Well, that's true. When it comes to that, yeah. But, you know, and that's my fault. Because, you know what I learned? Ain't nobody gonna give me no pat on the back.
Right.
So stop looking for it, Jeff. Just go do what you gotta do. However
Constantly.
you do it.
Constantly.
And guess what? Guess who gonna take care of it? My father up there gonna take care of it.
Gonna make sure it's gonna work.
Man, you know how much I love music. So I was listening to that song. She said, God is gonna bless me for loving you. For all the times that you treated me bad and I didn't know what to do. Man, I'd heard that song, I don't know how many years, but that day I heard what she said.
Stuck right with you. Clear.
Hey, number love from Black ass. You know what I'm saying? I cuss, I trip, you know what I mean? But I promise it's all in love, no malice, no nothing like that. Because I'm at peace with myself now.
Right.
You know?
Hey man, that's the best thing. That's the best way to be. And that's the best thing to put in your body is to be at peace. You know what I mean? Because people could deter you. They could take your energy. They could do a whole lot of things without even being in your presence. If you give them the opportunity to do it.
True that.
They could guide you and lead you into places that you don't want to go. You know what I mean?
I do. There's a story behind that. When you're talking about guide and lead, right? So growing up, I used to see these cats in front of me, right?
Right.
And I thought I was behind. And I'm just, you know, I'm grinding. I'm like, I gotta catch these.
Right.
Mike, I didn't realize I had already lapped them. I was chasing the wrong thing, man. I was chasing the wrong, hey, man. And that's exactly the direction where I went. Straight down.
Right. Man.
I'd already passed them and didn't even know. But, you know, I say it like this. I never knew how blessed I am until, actually, you know what? It was like 2 years ago.
Man, you know, I've always been confident, and that's why I used to just kind of like run around and do what I did, because I was confident that I was blessed, and you know, whatever happened to me, I was going to, you know, fall right. I always just, you know, I just kept that focus, and I kept that, never thought about, you know, the worst thing. Not for me, maybe for somebody else, but not for me.
That's not.
That just like, I was just always confident.
Yeah, and you know, a young lady, my sister told me a long time ago. She said, "You got too much love for your own good."
Too much love for your own good.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, check this out. We'll be back. We're gonna do a little commercial, and then we'll be right back after this. So you gonna drive?
Yeah.
How you gonna make it?
Do you want to try?
I'm drunk.
Let's just call Uber.
Call Uber.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, you call the Uber.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
You call the Uber, and then I'll do it. I'll wait till you call the Uber.
Okay, it'll be here in 3 minutes.
Uber, come Uber.
Is that it?
Okay, now we back. I hope y'all enjoyed all the commercials and everything. Don't forget to click subscribe, like, and share, and also leave a comment. Let us know what y'all think about the show and what's going on. And we're gonna get into the
Blaque Ass. The name.
The name. Where did the name come from, and why that's so big and proud?
So, again, I was talking about Suka. Suka Duck named me Blaque Ass probably about over 25 something years ago.
Okay.
And it just stuck, you know. But then, shout out to Blaque MC. I spell it Blaque, the way Blaque spelled his name.
Okay.
He was one of the cold poets when the poetry scene was out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he used to stay with me, you know, brother of another mother and all that. And I took that Blaque from him and then just put that AZZ on it.
Right.
Because, you know, they say, you know, nigga, you Blaque is the ace of spade, or, you know.
So you know anybody else with this name?
I don't care.
No, but that's, that, you know, you might want to trademark it.
Huh? It already is. Hey, let me tell you something. Every name that I got, I done earned. They could take the name, Mike, but they ain't got you ain't got the receipts. You ain't got the stamp from the people. You might want to trademark. You might be the only one that need to use that, because when they hear you using it, guess what they gonna do? Hey, it's already done.
They gonna piggyback.
That's okay, but it ain't but one Blaque Ass.
It's only one?
It's only one, man.
What make them so special?
You know, when you take something that was once a negative and turn it into a positive, it's like when people, you know, talk about jewelry and this, that, and the other. I'm like, look, them used to be ropes of oppression. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nah, now it's beauty.
Right.
Yeah, I wear these chains for that. Anything, any type of situation can be turned around, you know. If you're willing to do what it takes, I'm willing to do what it takes, man. I get one time with this. I'm having a ball
one
with
time
it too,
around.
man. I'm having a ball with it, man. Life is wonderful. Been retired 3 years.
You got a Batmobile?
Yes, sir. I got the Batmobile.
The Batmobile. You got it in the back cave?
Hmm?
It's in the back cave?
No, it's out front.
It's out front?
Man, look, that ain't no garage, baby. Shout out to Sarge, Michael Lewis. Yeah.
Michael Lewis, Sarge, what up, buddy?
Hey, Marcetti told us back when he had the green Q45 and I had the burgundy Millennium.
Mm-hmm.
And my boy had the Diamante. We was washing the cars up. We said something about, nah, we ain't go. Mike said something about buying another car.
Right.
So he wouldn't have to drive the Q. Mercedes say, if it's too good to drive, it's too good to have. That has stuck with me since then.
You know, back in the days, people would get their cars, and also in their house, the furniture would have the plastic on it. They have a car in the driveway that the dad only drive to church every Sunday, and it would sit there all week with a cover over the top of it, cover on the wheels and all of that type of stuff.
Man, if you can't
does that type of stuff does that even exist anymore today?
I don't know. It's not with me. Hey,
enjoy everything.
Hey, man.
Enjoy everything.
How many have we lost, bro?
Too many.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many have we lost?
Yeah.
Man.
Waiting for, you know,
That time.
That time.
Nah.
Time never came.
And in the meantime and in between time, I'm getting.
That's when
mine.
you got to get it. In
Hey,
between
man.
time. That's when you got to get it.
Hey. Yes,
So
sir.
who you want to give a shout out to out there?
Man, I want to
that-
give a shout out to everybody. You know,
Let's just throw a couple of names out there.
Mac Daddy and Trishka, what's happening with y'all? Love y'all to life. My sisters, you know, Rosie, Noni, Kendra, Tab, Shamithia, who just had a birthday. Man, so many people. The fellas, Warren G, Jerry, who just had a birthday. Oh, special shouts out to Miss Gloria Alexander. She lost her grandson, Gomac, rest in peace, Trail. Kathy Banks' mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kathy Banks is Ken Gomac?
Bro, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All this time I did not know that.
Yeah, and it was good to see Sean, you know what I'm saying? And it's in the pictures. I can't wait to see him
Right.
face to face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So man, before we get off, is there anything you want to interact? that
Yeah,
was
man,
talked
you
about?
know, I touched briefly on the gambling, but I do believe God is leading me to talk more on the depression with African American men. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I had and I didn't know. It wasn't talked about in the family. So that's something that I'm real passionate about.
Spread your love, show it, and you might want to come down and share your story with some of the youth down at the Master Off the Board where I do my chess at.
Hey man, anytime, just let me know.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah. It's
Maybe-
something that's real, man.
Maybe we could set it up probably in a week or two, and then we'll bring the cameras
Hey
down.
man,
and-
you call them there, dog. You already know that. Say less.
Hey, listen, this is my guy. You know, we go way back. We used to work together. You know what I
He
mean?
was a scab.
He was a scab too. We both
was
was scab.
man.
We was scabbing through the casinos, and we was getting money though.
But
every
hold
day
on, but
at a young age.
To our defense, we was 16 years old. At least we wanted to work. We didn't even know what scabbing was. We didn't know about unions and this, that, and the other.
16 years old.
Hey, we was getting what? At least 100 a day.
About 100. We got $125 a better every day
Hey,
at 16 years old,
you
and
know
then
that-
we was still getting a check too.
but you know what still haunts me?
What?
You remember that?
Oh,
tape?
you had that tape with all them glasses. They all fell.
Man.
Man, you know what? I'm telling you, I'm saying, shit.
And then the woman had the white
All that
blouse
white stuff on her. But they was cool
she
about
did
it.
like this though. Yeah, but
They was cool about it.
But
They
the
wa-
tip wasn't the
Nah,
tip wasn't the same. You, know
You remember how we used to stack we would stack all the cups on like in the pyramid like.
Oh yeah,
that was cool.
We was doing that.
Yeah.
we was serving them up. But see, that's something that's missing too, Mike.
Yeah, but listen, we was serving champagne at 16.
It wasn't even supposed to be.
In Caesar's
Champagne
Palace.
Brand. In Caesar's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
Shouts out to Caesar's.
and then you know also we also played on an undefeated football team as freshmen. We
Oh, man.
we beat every team by 20 points or more. That was 81, I believe it was, but yeah, we beat everybody by 20 points or more.
Man, look.
We had
That
a
was a
hell of
blur.
athletes.
That was a blur. But you know what's crazy? I look back at the 78 Silver Nugget Rams. Man. Chucky, P-Rap, Reed. Who else was on there? Tyrone Ely.
Oh, that was a hell of a squad.
Man, and it's Scott Turner, Garrett Malone,
Garrett,
Dion and Doyle Fincher.
that Dion was tough and Doyle was tough.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know,
Ollie Perkins.
Oh man, all them dudes.
You know what I'm saying? Juan Simon. What's the
Fred Master.
the young man? He was an athlete, and then he went out with some folks, and they got him messed up, and he was never right after that. Curtis, what was it? Curtis was his last name.
Oh, Byron Curtis.
Yeah.
Byron Curtis.
Byron Curtis.
Byron Curtis was tough.
John was on that team.
Man, we could talk about this here for like hours and hours and hours, maybe days.
Sure. Really? Real talk.
So did you want to tell anybody about the drink?
No, but I want you to sign the bottle. This is
Let me get the pen and sign it.
You know what? And we're gonna do it off camera because I left it in the car. Unless you got a Sharpie around here. No, man, I have people sign these. Man, this is Black History right here, dog.
Yeah.
You know, I have Dr. Lance's signature on here, and mine. These are the only 2 signatures on this bottle. So
you got to get paid.
It's gonna be 3 with you. You see what I'm saying? That's how special you are to me.
I love
it was just gonna be.
I'm on there with you.
Lance. Hey man,
I'm on there with you. Hey man, listen, I hope y'all enjoyed the show, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna have a part 2 because I know that I'm gonna get more out of them than I get.
So myself, you know that's
that's it.
Michael Elliott.
The Mike Elliott Show.
Michael Elliott Show.
The Michael Elliott Show. The Michael Elliott Show.
Listen to Michael Elliott.
It's the Michael Elliott Show.
Thank you for tuning in to the Michael Elliott Show.
Help us grow this show. Like, subscribe, and comment.
At Uncle Mario Total Media, our list of services is endless. We specialize in creating podcasts, producing and recording music, designing graphics, integrating business into the metaverse, crafting stunning music videos, and delivering top-notch film production. There's nothing we can't handle. Our team of talented professionals is ready to bring your vision to life. Uncle Mario Total Media, where creativity knows no boundaries.